Good evening. My name is Ethan Osmago, and I play the French horn. Our final performing group is the Standley Advanced Band. We have already had the pleasure of attending the UCHS football game a few weeks ago, performing with the UCHS marching band. We also performed pep rallies for the incoming 5th grade students, touring from our cluster elementary schools. We are excited to present our first formal school concert since the school closure in 2020. Our first piece tonight is called Festive Fanfare by Brian Balmages. This is an upbeat, fun, and great start to our holiday-themed program. The composer takes popular holiday carols and carefully interweaves them within the piece. See if you can pick them out, and now sit back and enjoy the advanced band performance of Festive Fanfare.
Liberian Christmas carol. The composer incorporates lots of percussion instruments, which are the staple of traditional African music. This piece will be conducted by our student teacher, Ms. Chang. We hope you enjoy this fun toe-tapping thing.
Good evening. My name is Max Bergson and I play the trumpet. A Good King's Christmas is a piece that explores and celebrates the familiar Christmas melody of Good King Wenceslaus. The melody gets passed along from section to section, and there are some rhythmic variations as well. We hope you enjoy A Good King's Christmas.
Our next piece is a lovely tune that incorporates traditional Jewish dances and explores the rhythms and melodies from the Jewish heritage. You also hear the use of a tambourine, which helps create a festive feel. Sit back and enjoy the Hanukkah folk song.
Can. This piece is a medley that incorporates several different Christmas carols, comically interrupting the melody from Offenbach's famous Orpheus in the Underworld. We thought it would be fun to do an audience participation contest for this song. Please take a moment to click on the link in your program, and you can participate in our contest. As you are listening to the song, check off each of the Christmas songs that you hear. There are several distractor answers that are not in the piece, so don't be fooled. If you check off all the correct boxes, you'll be entered to a drawing for a prize. We hope you enjoy Can Santa Can Can, and we wish you a warm, wonderful, and healthy holiday season.
Thank you, Ellen. While you guys are logging in to the Google form, which has been our consistent thing the last year and a half is Google Forms, if nothing else, I have a little story to tell you, and it goes back to March of 2020. So raise your hand if you were with me during all the cancellations. You were a 6th grader, and you are now an 8th grader, and you were with me when we canceled the entire rest of the year. They're still here. I want to give them some applause, please. They're still here. And they're the dedicated few. There's not that many left. The first week of school, about 6 kids jumped ship. They saw that we had to wear masks and PPE and bell covers and all this stuff, and they were like, I'm out, this isn't my thing anymore. And I was sad to see them go, and we've been giving them little betrayer as they walk through the halls and things like that. Very jokingly, of course. I don't hold any grudges, but I totally understand, but at the same time, very sad to have lost them, especially like a tuba, which is kind of important. Luckily, our low brass section is carrying the torch for the missing tuba. So nice job, guys. And then we have our 7th graders who I met online. Raise your hand, 7th graders, who I met online. I didn't actually make music live with them until 13 weeks ago. And then raise your hand, 6th graders. We got some newbies here. There's just a few. This is the first, yay, let's give them all. This is the first year in the 5 that I've been here that I've had 6th graders in the advanced band. As you can see, it's a pretty small group. We normally have no less than 50. And so when we came back after the pandemic, it was last year was very small, but we rebuilt this year with some new numbers, and we had to bring these 6th graders in. These amazing 6th graders worked really hard on their own in spite of the DACA program kind of having to pivot and do some recorder. They continued to take lessons and practice online with some other outlets and things like that, and they stuck with it. And so this is a really interesting combination of kids who have just shown their resilience and their dedication to this all the way through, and it's just been really amazing. They don't know this, I haven't told them, and I probably shouldn't, but they're the best behaved group of advanced band kids that I have ever had. For real, and I don't say that every year, and if you know me, you know this. So this is now my 5th year here at the school, and I mean, they are just an absolute joy to work with. Every day we laugh, we have a great time, and they work hard. And when they work hard, they realize that working hard and making great music together is what is fun, and then we laugh together and we have a great time. They bring their instruments home, they practice, they're dedicated. Like I said, they're still here in spite of all the stuff that's happened, and so I'm so very proud of them. I also wanted to tell you that when we first came together with all these random assortments of children from various abilities and skills, we couldn't really even play a scale together. And you might remember that. They might have come home and said, oh my gosh, this is going to be really rough. So as I was looking at our potential gig schedule, Oktoberfest, a parade, and all these things that were coming, I thought, wow, we can play Mary Had a Little Lamb. And that's not Mary Had a Little Lamb, as you just heard. They have absolutely exceeded all of my expectations, and they continue to do so. And thanks to all of you for your support through all of this. And you were sitting there with them through online school, and they were playing in the middle of your work meetings. I know this, because I was teaching and my kids were playing during my work meetings. And it's just been a really interesting last year and a half. Interesting, not in the best way, but the best thing being that they're all here and they're doing great. Thank you so much. We have so much to look forward to this year. Tomorrow night is the tree lighting. It's the wonderful tradition down. They're bringing it back. This is going to be my 4th year, I guess, doing the tree lighting. Last year was canceled down at the rec center, so we'll be down there at 6:30 playing. And that was the other thing. Darlene Ventimiglia, this wonderful organizer, she said, you're going to play Santa Claus is Coming to Town when Santa comes out, right? I was like, oh no. Hey kids, can we try it? Okay. everybody. So we're playing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We're not quite ready for jazz yet, and that's okay, because we are doing amazing, and I'm super proud of them, and I'm just happy to take them out in public and feel really confident about where we are together as an ensemble. And so we're going to play some of these songs that you heard tonight, tomorrow night again. We'll have our music stands out and everything, and they'll be standing sort of outside on the sidewalk over by the tiny tree. And then we'll do the roll, crash, tree lighting thing, and then Santa comes out and we'll play Rudolph. And it'll break tradition, and I'm sure it'll break Darlene's heart, but I explained these are tough times, and we're doing the best we can. So thank you everyone so much, and as everyone logged in now, I talked a lot, so I gave you plenty of time. So yeah, there's a lot of distractions. We couldn't decide how many Christmas carols to include on there, so that there's a lot. But I think there's 7 that are in the song, and I'm guessing that probably you won't get them all. They're very subtle, but they're there. So give it a shot. I love audience participation. I haven't done this before at Standley, and it's a super fun thing, so enjoy that. And we will go ahead and close with that. So thank you so very much, and have a great holiday.